Hi guys, and welcome back to Buddy and the Boss. Today is a follow-up from my last video where I was showing you the indiscrepancies with the Housing Department, New South Wales, and what it's doing to the homeless people, and I think that everyone should know about. Now, I'm going to show you here today, I've just been evicted from this place here, apparently for not paying rent and not looking for housing as part of the agreement in this Housing Pathways Plan, New South Wales. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, because a message was sent to my phone today, I can't play it to you, but I can read it to you, along with a message from the manager here, or the owner, whatever. So I'm just going to read this out real quick, and then I'm just going to show you the evidence and some other things. But this is going up just for more evidence, so we can put this together. We're going to have to send this to someone. It really needs to be looked at, because I'm going to be homeless tomorrow if I can't fix this, and I have to get up early before 10 o'clock to fix it, and hopefully get through to Link to Home to explain it to them, and also try to get on to either Lismore or Tweed Heads housing, and I'll point something out there too. But I'm just going to start off now. I wrote down word for word the message that was conveyed to me from a private number from housing, and this is what it says. Hi Jason, it's Hannah from Homes, New South Wales. I have completed my assessment of your accommodation extension, and I cannot see a receipt for your contribution payment, nor can I see any evidence of you seeking to resolve your homelessness by way of applying for alternative accommodation, and in that case you will have to exit Bellina Motel by 10 a.m. Tuesday, 25th of February. I have advised the hotel as well. No further accommodation stay will be offered until you have paid your co-contribution payments, as well as provide evidence of your private rental applications. Okay, thank you. That's it. That's the message I got. Okay. Now, I got that message at around about 6:17, something like that. It's on my phone, after hours. Now, this is, now I just want to point something out here. So I'll just read what the manager said, because she said she advised him. So a message I got on my phone says, hi Jason, just received a message from Homes Lismore. Now I'm going to get into that in a minute too. Lismore, remember that guys, Lismore. Advising me your accommodation will not be extended as of 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be up around 10 a.m. to clean your room. Cheers and take care. Well, anyway, good on you. So, she's saying I haven't paid rent. Right, so here is my receipt today. I did pay rent. It's all there. It's now on YouTube. Okay, see, $132. That's my co-contribution. It's on the form. I got all my rent paid. It's all on the form. Here it is. It's paid. Now, what time did I pay that? 11:50, 24th of the 2nd. Oh, sorry, is that the right one? That should be, yep. 24th of the 2nd, 2025, 11:50. That's where it was done, at the Australian Post. and it was sent to the number it must go to. That's the PRN number. That's where the money went to. That's you guys got the money. You guys got the money. It's paid. All right. Now, as looking for housing, I don't have to. I showed everyone on YouTube. Here is my medical assessment. I'm going to read a bit of that out to you. Now, I don't have to look for housing. It's on the Pathways plan. It's a medical assessment done by a real doctor. I've done an overview of this before, but we're going to do it again because I'm getting evicted tomorrow for doing all the right things. Okay? So it says, low mood, low motivation, poor concentration, disorganised thoughts, serious fatigue, decreased energy and ability to look for accommodation. That's what it says. Inability to organise and process the required steps to look for and maintain accommodation weekly or monthly. It says severe, and it goes on for 5 years. See that? That's written by a doctor. All right, and what else it say? Unsuitable accommodation causing insecurity and low self-esteem. See? So you guys are the reason that people get suppressed, because even a doctor said, you know, you're making this like this is insecurity. You're making it insecure. We secured it because I don't want to be homeless. Now you're making it insecure. This is the housing department. Now, and look on the back here to show you guys. It says, does the client have any extra expenses because of their medical conditions? Medication, GP appointments, psychology. Well, I've stopped all that now because I don't know where to go. Does the client condition affect their ability to look for suitable private rental accommodation? See, that's what it says. That's the question. The doctor says, inability to manage the process of looking and maintaining accommodation. And it's ticked yes. So there you go. Medical from a doctor, look. And look, it's signed. Let's see the signature. It's a private practice. It's a Dr. Corin, First Aid Light Healthcare, Level 1, 6 Marble Street, Byron Bay 2481. And all that. General practice. How long has the client been going? 9 months. There you go, I've been seeing these doctors for 9 months. And there's the doctor's signature. And even though it's 23, it still carries on because it's 5 years and it's attached to the pathway plan. Now on the pathway plan, it does say here, under section 10, this is my current pathways plan to finding or securing accommodation. It says under line number 10, I'll just scan it across in case anyone wants to read it. If you were not able to look for alternative accommodation, you must provide evidence such as a medical certificate, private support agency letter, which I do have in over there, so we don't need to show you that now, but I do have that. Support agency letter and or other relevant documents to demonstrate the reasons. Okay, so that's all corrupt. Now, as you can see, she's kicking me out, saying I haven't paid rent. I just showed you guys the receipts. And I'm going to elaborate a little bit now. Now, she did say she's from the Lismore office. Now, I take notes sometimes when I make phone calls. So, the other day, I took some notes. I think it was yesterday. Okay, so yeah. No, it's last week. So, there's my notes, right? So, Friday, the 21st of February, I contacted the Lismore Department of Housing. The time of the call was 3:58 p.m. of course. The time answered was 5:01, so I was on there for an hour. Time duration was 10 minutes. The call ended at 5:11. Name of the position of, I didn't get the position of the contact, but it was James was the guy that I was talking to. And he told me specifically, my battery's going to go flat, that I was supposed to be with the Tweed Heads office. But here we go. So the Lismore office is telling me that, and then this guy James is telling me that Tweed Heads is taking care of my stuff. Perhaps it was late and he didn't want to deal with me. I don't know, but it's very odd. So yeah, Hannah, now you're on YouTube, Department of Housing. And look, you guys, I'm having these guys already put in a complaint. And we are supposed to be given a caseworker who is supposed to contact us. Now, I made a complaint through Link to Home. I think they put me through to someone through this housing department. So I made a complaint, and they're supposed to come back to me in 15 days. Now, it hasn't been 15 days yet, but what I found out is when I was first supposed to get a social worker, one wasn't given to me, well, an application from Social Futures, now I'm going to have a look at this lot, wasn't put through until the 11th. I haven't got an answer back from that. I don't know what's going on there. I'm sorry, I put one on the 11th, or something like that. Alright, so they had to put another one through. So I put another one through. And they told me last week that they would call me this week. I haven't got a call this week. The only call I got was, you're leaving tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now, the problem with that is, I just came from homelessness. I'd done 4 years of it because of corrupt police. Now, I stayed homeless because of my dog. We couldn't get a place. And then I rang Social Futures because my dog passed away. Buddy, we all know Buddy. It's Buddy and the Boss for a reason. And now Buddy's passed. I've been in here a week. I've done all the right things. You can see I've got all the right paperwork all filled out correctly. And I paid my rent today. So I got paid today. I bought food, I paid rent, I paid all my bills. And I'm paying off a car actually. I've got a guy here I've been paying money to buy his car for $2,000. So I gave him the rest of my money to put on the car, to fix the homeless problem, to get out of this fucking motel. And, you know, I don't have to look for housing. And look, I've had a social worker from Centrelink contact the Lismore office, and I made that appointment myself, and she supposedly contacted them, but here I am still getting you're evicted. It's like they don't look at the paperwork, or they're not getting it. Don't they see the accounts have been paid? I've paid my bills, I've paid my rent today, and I'm getting kicked out tomorrow for not paying rent. Lismore office, I am going to have you investigated, not an internal investigation this time. I'm going to take it somewhere else. We're going to ring the Ombudsman tomorrow. Okay, so that's where this is going. Because I don't know what office is dealing with me. Is it Tweed Heads? Is it... And where's my caseworker? I've put in 2 applications for a caseworker and not one of them's rang me back from Social Futures. Alright, so you're going to cause me to be homeless when I've done everything I could to try and get... I'm trying to get into housing. I don't have to look for private accommodation. It says it there in a medical form by a doctor. You can't override that. You're screwing with my mental health. I've been at this for a long time. Everyone knows. My phone's about to shut down. But look, guys, I'm about to lose my bike and all my clothes, all this. I can't carry all this on the streets. So this goes against my human rights. It goes against the contract that I signed. I've done all the right things. Excuse me while I put this in. I'm on 1%. Oh no, God's gonna... Oh no. Alright, hang on a second. We're having problems. Right, we're good to go. I'm going to have to do it like this because... Hang on a minute, guys. Alright, sorry about that. So, I'm going to be homeless tomorrow because of New South Wales housing Lismore. So, Lismore, I am going to ring social... When I post this, it's not going to be tonight. It'll be after the fact. It'll be after 10 a.m. Today, because I'm doing this at like 1:30 in the morning. Because I don't know what to do. Like, I've got all this stuff. I've got nowhere to go. I've got no family or friends here. I've got nothing, and that's why I'm trying to pay off this car with this guy. So I've got a car, and I just fixed all the things up with my license. So I can be legit on the road, so the police don't hassle me, and I can get work. I can move around. I can sleep in the car. And not one person has contacted me from this place when I was told I was getting phone calls from caseworkers. And I've got to let you guys know this, because it's happening to everyone. Not everyone can fight back like me. They don't have a YouTube channel to expose them. So I'm doing it for everyone, basically. But we need to have this looked at, because I'm homeless, guys. And you know what? They took me out of my hometown of Byron Bay, because Balliner's the only one with the motels that take link to home people. And so I'm in another town. So they moved me to another town out of my hometown into this temporary accommodation. So you don't know anyone or anything when you come to this town. And like, you're supposed to look for... Like, I don't have to look for private rental. What's going on at this Lismore office? I've got some stories I can tell. I think there's some money grabbing going on. I think the Australian Doge needs to look at this. I think seriously we need to have this place audited. Okay, and look, to be quite frank, the accommodation isn't all that. It would not pass the criteria of livable accommodation when it's filled with cockroaches. The rooms aren't cleaned properly when you move in. There's all sorts of problems. I'm going to film some of this room before I leave so you can get an idea. But if anyone was to look at this motel, they would certainly shut it down. I used to manage a motel down at Tari Country Motel, and I know what it takes to run a motel. But this is just, this is not a motel. This isn't... So look, guys, this is big. Like I said, this the biggest thing to probably hit the internet, and yet no one's discovered this or is talking about it, because no one's living, no one's doing what I'm doing. No one's exposing this. No one can see it until I put it out there. Now I'm putting it out there. So Lismore, if I get evicted tomorrow, Social Futures, whoever it is, I signed the contract with New South Wales Housing, and look, maybe I'll have to put a lawsuit in. Can I do that? I don't know. But if I'm evicted tomorrow, most certainly, definitely, I'll be suing either Lismore, the team, it'll be the people, or the New South Wales government itself for not doing their oversight. Now, I've got a complaint in. I've got all the evidence of everything. So that's it. Alright, now I've got no money left, so where do I go tomorrow? You know, I paid my rent here. I've paid my contribution. It's on the receipt. It's here in black and white. Alright, so that's it. I've got to get some sleep, and hopefully I can get onto Social Futures tomorrow, tell them again, and then hopefully we can get that extension through. But if we don't, then I've just paid money on a car. Now I'm not going to be able to do that because you're kicking me out of the place. I paid my rent here. I just bought food. I just paid all my bills, and you want to make me homeless? Alright, well, look, the boss is exposing this, and I'm getting quite tired of this homeless situation. This is probably worse than being homeless. I'd rather just be in the fucking bush, really, than have to deal with this. But I think the reason that I'm dealing with this is because I'm doing it for other people, and there's a housing crisis. Everyone watches the news. Go watch it. Go look at fucking whatever. Just go and have a look. Everyone, you should know, if you've got mortgages, you're paying rent. Everyone knows how hard it is. And then a homeless person is just getting tossed around. It's a money, they're stealing money. I swear they're stealing money. We're going to have to get them audited. Something is not right. And look, this program's ending, but and they're trying to get rid of people, I suppose, but this ain't the way to go about it. They should have had a fallback, the government, or some alternative plan, instead of just getting rid of people because this program's ending soon. So anyway, this is Buddy and the Boss, and please share this for all your other humans out there, because it's not a good thing. You yourself could end up homeless one day, and then you might think this is a good idea, and then you'll cop exactly what everyone else is copying here. I've seen so much at this motel in my short 2 weeks here. It's absolutely unbelievably we're getting used. The homeless are getting used, and no one's helping. And they're supposed to. It's in the fucking contract. You've broken the contract, Lismore. You've broken the contract I've signed and you've signed, and you're going against the doctor's certificate and all that sort of stuff. I suggest you start doing your fucking work and looking at all the paperwork. If there's a shortage of staff in Lismore, I suggest the government employ more. If not, we need to fire the ones that are there, and just, you need to fix this. You need to fix it, because you make me homeless tomorrow. You know, I could have a mental breakdown really, because I'm sort of over it. And where do I go? How do I carry my stuff around? I just bought food. I've got no money left. I paid all my bills. Alright. So this is for you, Lismore fucking housing. And all of you down there, you're about to be exposed by Buddy and the Boss. Fuck man, you just why are the homeless being used so much for donate this, donate here, donate there, and nothing gets done? Don't donate to a homeless person. Just give them a patch of land they can sit on. I don't know. I'm going to bed, I'm tired. I've got to get up before this fucking event happens. Buddy and the Boss. Now, please like, subscribe and all that. It really does help. Oh yeah, you know what? And today, after many years, my daughter contacted me. I find out I got 4 grandchildren too. 3. 4. 3. I don't know. 3, sorry. And 5 years we haven't spoken. And today we spoke, she was happy to see I was in a place, and now I'm going to be out of a place. So when am I ever going to get a chance to get on my feet, work, save for a car? I've just sorted out my licence so I can buy this car. So how am I ever going to get anywhere? The truth right now, if this was anyone else, you know, that wasn't as strong, you know, you'd probably be better off dead, really. And a few people have said they should just commit suicide, but I just told them to stick in there. Anyway, this Buddy and the Boss. Sad days ahead. Out.